Join Comics Group today.
Join Comics Group today.
Anyways, yeah, it's one of my more anticipated books of not being late or anything.
Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Sorry, there's no convincing me. Make it. You know, there are all these guys out there who are showing me Cyberfrog artwork, like video game artwork, and it's like, he's got his dukes up. He's looking like a frog in the cartoon version of my character. And they're like, oh, we can do this like Street Fighter, even if you let us. Who's stopping you? You can do it. You know, all of these people out there, these video game devs that know how to program video games. Show me. And I can't pay for it, but yeah, they're games. I mean, I don't. No, thank you.
You tell them, Ethan. You tell them.
Whatever, but my goodness, I'd be very, very happy to see it. That'd be terrific. All right, so why? Nope.
Welcome to Comics Group. Well, welcome to this Comics Group, where a gray cloud might blow a fart into the camera. Oh,
Way by Dr. Ben. Okay, so I've known Dr. Ben for a while. I think through like projects like Darkest Image, fan projects and stuff. He's always been super cool and nice. Total weirdo. Way by Dr. Ben. Okay, so I've known Dr. Ben for a while. I think through like projects like Darkest Image, fan projects and stuff. He's always been super cool and nice. Total weirdo. Way by Dr. Ben. Okay, so I've known Dr. Ben for a while. I think through like projects like Darkest Image, fan projects and stuff. He's always been super cool and nice. Was kicked off for his affiliation with a certain controversial comic group that I don't even want to mention by name. I have zero support or affiliation with them. The only reason I'm doing this is because of the crazy story behind it. So we're looking at the How to Draw Comics, the 1963 Way bootleg comic from Dr. Ben Anthony. So that is what we're looking at today. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Okay, so I probably should have written a script. Whatever, bear with me. So if you're watching this, you might have some interest or knowledge of 1963, the retro Alan Moore super.
I'm just now getting on screen. We got, I think we got our, well, we know that he's not really this, but just because I like to be fun.
Proud member of Comics Group.
What's up, Cody?
What up? What up? How you doing?
Play that. Let's sing you dance.
Proud member of Comics Group.
Anyway,
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Let me turn you up a little. I think.
Oh, yeah, I gotta like eat my new microphone.
Do what?
I gotta like eat my new microphone. This thing's.
Is it a new microphone?
Yeah, here. Does this actually? Is that better if I take that off?
Yeah, actually, it sounds louder and less like muffled.
Okay. Well, maybe that's the issue.
Which is weird, you know, because I don't know why. Aren't those covers to like maybe take out some of the static or background? I don't really fucking know. And
Yeah, it's for when I'm actually like recording videos and stuff.
Right. I mean, I have been in the studio. Tomcat said he don't lose to Jews.
Hail Tomcat, hail chat, hail tank.
Microphone for lunch. I'm already feeling a little better, guys. Man, I was thought, man, dude. So I got up and the back wasn't too bad, but it's been bothering me, of course, you know, because I got a cyst on my back and it's infected a little bit and all that. And I got to see the doctor. But my fucking hernia is wanting to act up today. And that's another thing I'll be discussing with them. But when you got one thing going on that's dealing with like probably an infection, they're going to want to take care of that before we set up and probably, you know, take care of this hernia finally. And that's what I'm wanting to get to is that I'm going to have to be talking to my general surgeon about both things. Hey, how do you want it? Are you going to lance my back today? Are you going to give me antibiotics? We're going to try to clear it up without lancing.
I don't want to ask, but is lancing like just poking it?
it's basically her using a surgical knife and cutting it. Or prior to her, it was her. She had never done it in the office that I remember. But her dad was the general surgeon before, and then he retired last year. And Tank Ferret says, "Hey, Cody." So, guys, we're kind of like, I think I've let everybody know today that. So basically, depending on like now, once I get streaming, man, like earlier, but it was a little bit earlier, and some of this hernia is, I think, from this. I'm sitting up, and it's right there. Plus, I know nobody really wants to hear about my motherfucking bodily functions, but let's just say I'm a little constipated today, so that's not helping either.
I was gonna say let it out, but that's the issue.
Right, well, you think you go to poop and you can't, and then because of the hernia, I know this is gross, but I can't push that hard. It's like sometimes when you're constipated, you go, you give it one good 2, 3
Just
tries.
Just gotta get
You
it
might
out.
get a little nugget out, like a little nugget. They're about like they'll come out like pebbles when I'm and I think I'm a little constipated, probably just from like I took a few muscle relaxers last night. You're taking something from over the counter to help try to relieve some kind of the pain as well, and like a combination of several different things that'll back you up anyway. So, and we got Dr. Ben in the chat. So what we're gonna do today, see, I'm already feeling better, man. Just like
You just gotta get your mind off it,
and that's what I said earlier was that it's just like the other day. I don't know when I did a stream. I don't know, but when I did a stream the other day, and I was uncomfortable, but once I started streaming, it was yesterday. I did a solo stream, and people were in the chat, and we had a good time, and I kind of lost track that I was hurting. You know what I mean? Same with this morning. I think it was yesterday anyway, but this morning was the same way. I was like, I was streaming, 6 or 7 or more people were there, and they were all interacting in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, it kind of like, and my mind was not in like when you don't have something pulling your mind away, it's obviously going to focus on the fucking the pain. So it's kind of a sharp, numbing, achy pain on the back, and then I have muscle contortions up here in the upper back, and then the stomach with the hernia. Tank, pause the show, he says. Well, we'll wait just a little bit before we pick a name. Well, there's going to be 2 names given picked today for the give me a second here. I got to grab this shit.
Oh, Shadowhawk and Haley, what's up?
And you know what? Like when Tank comes on, I have him a little intro, but like the last time he was coming on, I was trying to find it in my fucking gallery here, and I could I ended up just saying, skip this. I'm not going to take all this time. Remember how I told you I did put a bunch of shit together in one folder one time for Comics Group,
and then it worked.
I put it on my home page, like on the front screen, pinned it, and then when I went live and I thought that was going to be like my easy, just go to Comics Group shit. It wasn't working the same as I usually always do it. I usually hit local video and then I go into my gallery, and because I don't have it all organized.
Yeah, you'd probably have to remove it all from the back room and then redo it and then re-add it all into the back room. I think that's how Restream works.
Oh, and then Tomcat said, by the by, chat panel, Great Cloud, what it do?
Have a good one, Tomcat.
Yeah, Tomcat. Which I think already discussed earlier. He's fine. He ain't done nothing wrong. I just was saying that today for Comics Group, I'm going to try to stay focused. We're either going to be talking about comics, real life, or, something fun. I'm going to try to keep off of feet and any kind of that.
As long as Will doesn't come in here, man, I think we can avoid the feet.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Will working today though? Because you were on his stream earlier.
Yeah, I think he said something about he had to take off at 4, but I don't know what. I think he's 3 hours ahead of me, and it's like almost 1 right now, so it's probably
It's
close
like
to 4.
2:43 my time, and he's in Eastern Zone. So that
Yeah,
means
so
it's 3:43 his time. He probably won't be
yeah,
around.
yeah, he's probably taking off.
Because I caught the tail end of it, and it was funny because like Dr. Ben was standing up. He was in a bright setting. It looked like he was painting or doing something, and I was like, holy shit, he came out of the fucking dark, you know?
He gets light. Yep.
They can't ban you, Tomcat. You're a fucking moderator too. Well, I guess you can time out other moderators, but there ain't no reason to on Tomcat.
Oh yeah, Tomcat's a feet guy too. I forgot about that.
Well, I'm not a feet dude. We've only pulled that shit up because he's been on and we were just
I forgot
having
all about
fun, you
cum
know
on
what I
my
mean?
feet.
Now, the first time it was like just because he wanted, you know, it was like when we were doing it the other day and Rev pulled some stuff up, it's because Tomcat joined us and then I kind of brought up his song, you know, and that led to one thing to the other. Dr. Ben hadn't heard the song yet and hadn't seen some of these videos that we played that one Saturday, you know, because Dr. Ben joined us that day, but he came on after Tomcat had already been here.
Female
feet for the win. So what I have going on here is I'm old school. Man, look, there's like 7 names. Shadowhawk got in on this giveaway at the last minute yesterday.
Nice.
So, and Shadowhawk's like, you know, he's been a part of the Comicsgate community, the independent comic group or comic
Shout out Tomcat.
scene. Anyway, what I was saying is with just 7 people, like I could try to have an app to fucking have a random AI app or something. Pick
Yeah, a little wheel.
But if there ain't but 5 to 6, 7 people, isn't it just as simple to write the motherfucking name down and just fold it up and put it in my damn hat?
Yep, that's the way to do it.
Like if someone thinks I'm trying to like stage this and I'm gonna be like favored, you know, it's not like what would be the issue of fucking shit? I just had, God dang it, and I got a bin.
And they're all gone.
Oh, it's son of a bitch. So basically, you get the drift here. So we got Immortal Lone, but he entered from X. Somebody I follow on X.
Okay.
I do believe he might be subscribed and might watch. I just don't think he's here today. Then I've got another person that does YouTube. I don't see them in the chat, but why not Live It Up? They were here like this past week a few times.
Why not live it up?
And they're pretty cool. They are not really into comics, but they said they wanted to enter and they would put these comics if they won on. They've got a hangout room or something, and they were going to put them out on like the table where he has books and other things for other people to like. And I was like, that's cool, you know, like it might turn somebody on to, you know. Then I got Tank Ferret's name. Tank Ferret is in this. Will Studios, which he ain't here. Shadowhawk.
He's not going to win. Will's not going to win.
And then another person that this guy won Van Piglet. Dead Alive. God dang it. Dead Alive 1980. Because he commented last week and he was like, oh man, I wanted to enter this contest, but I've already won one of your contests. And like, you know, it's like, well, if that contest was months ago and it's done over with it, this is a completely different contest. So, you know, I don't know why you would think you can't enter again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Be free, Tomcat. Be free.
You didn't celebrate, though. You celebrate 20 years. Oh, you talking about off of Hard Dogs, maybe? Oh, man, guys. I'm not going to. Y'all are really. Oh, son of a bitch. To be honest, the hernia is what's going to keep me from being able to stream longer. Because, like, right before I went on, I was like, you know, man, it might be good for me to lay down. But when this thing's acting up, even laying down, the hernia, it takes a while to get comfortable, man. Like it's fucking.
It's like a shooting pain.
Yeah, it's like, well, because it's right. And like, if I call for it, you can feel it when it bubbles out, like it pokes out, you know, it's like, I can feel it go, bloop, like, and you know, I've living with it for a few years, but it wasn't ever bothering me. Now I would bring it up a few times, but every time I'd end up remembering to bring it up at the general surgeon, we were either dealing with a cyst on my back or like at one point I had an infected toe and it eventually had to get cut off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was like, and when I would bring it up, her dad would be like, look, we got to get this taken care of and cleared up. We got to get that infection done because I'm not going in and doing a surgery on your hernia if you got an infection on your back, you know? So, and I ain't trying to bore anybody. I know, fuck, dude. But
just don't feel good.
Yeah, it's like I have discomfort through the back and all that, but the hernia is what's really driving home right now. Oh, Shadow, nothing wrong with that. I'm addicted to Mama Cat. I can't keep up with everybody's thing in the chat like I normally do. And I know it's not necessary. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a really important comment, then I'm going to pull it up or whatever and try to acknowledge it. But, you know, I do pretty good. Like, I try to read everybody's comments. I know that you can wait, but if I wait and don't address it, like, when I see it, like, it's
a hard thing to juggle, man. Like even on my stream, it's like, you know, you don't want to interrupt somebody when they're talking, but you don't want to ignore the chat. So it's like trying to find that, you know, that happy balance. And then a lot of people also, like, you know, if you don't bring their comment up, they might leave. Like, I don't know.
Well, you know,
it's hard to not think. Yeah, best to not think about. Just kind of go with the flow, like, for the most part.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm just, oh, fucking shit.
Oof.
Oh, let me stand up for a second. God dang.
Yeah, I've never had nothing like that. The worst thing I got, on my spine, I got a reverse vertebrae. So it's like one of them grew in backwards. So it like makes me want to hunch over. And I basically got like a sore back all the time. But yeah, man, those shooting pain stuff.
Yeah, well, like you can see that my gut is what's bothering me the most. And then, like I said, being constipated ain't helping either because it's probably adding to it. Oh,
are you able to take like laxatives or something like that, or is that?
I took a magnesium oxide, which is the laxative form of magnesium, before I started the show. So, you know, hopefully that might kind of loosen something up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna happen because, like, you know, when you're taking stuff to try to numb a pain, you know. It's not like I'm gobbling everything down, but the combination of
you gotta watch
things,
mixing.
You know, it just binds you up. Mm-hmm. And so, but yeah, yesterday what I did was I got all 4 issues into their own. You know what I'm saying? Like with backboards, because the way that he mailed them to me was like 2 in each, like each piece of plastic. He had 2 issues, you know, 1 and 2, like where you could see the cover on one side and you can do that, and that's fine. But I thought I'm going to bag them and board them individually for whoever wins. So when they come to the people that win, you know, like it's plus it'll make them hopefully travel better. And I didn't have
definitely will.
Yeah. I've never really used one myself, but I've gotten plenty of these and I saved these. So this will be one of the, I got a couple of these. This is how I'm going to send them out. So
there you go. Yeah. Gotta make sure you get rid of that sticker or draw on it or something.
Get some fiber and pray to the toilet god.
There you go.
Haley says getting older sounds like so much fun. Yeah, I mean, you know, just like my mama told me, like, fucking son, you'll realize one day, you know, when I was like out of high school up into my like 20s, late 20s, 30. Well, I think I wasn't even 30 when she died. So But like up into my late 20s, her complaining, telling me about, as you get older, your mind still thinks you're 18 or 20 or 21, but each year your body, at some point, your body starts telling you you're not fucking 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yes, when you start making those grunts just to get up, that's usually a good sign.
Well, the other day, man, when I was out and about, like I remember being in a store and grunting, and because I was in and out of the car. It's payday. I'm trying to do stuff, but like certain things are starting to pick up or escalate as I'm getting in and out of the car, and I'll be in a store and I'm hearing myself grunting, and then I occasionally, I see someone like because they hear me grunt or moan, like I'm like going
You good, bro?
and, you get that somebody hears that and they glance like, okay, I guess the guy's
getting their phone ready.
Yeah, if you're hearing somebody groan like it. But I used to have this younger cat that used to hang out with me, and we'd be walking somewhere, right? And as I'm grunting, and they know that I've got physical fucking conditions, I've got all that, and I'm grunting as we're trying to walk, and they keep stopping. Man, what's wrong? And I'm like, motherfucker, I've had back surgery. I've had this. And they've they hung out with me all the time. So they knew on certain days, if I'm grunting and moaning like that, it means I'm really fucking hurting, But they were young, didn't know. But they would act like they'd stop and be like, because, we're walking, and every time, like every so often, they'd stop and go, dang. And I'm like, it pissed me off because I'm like, man, you heard me talk about what kind of pain I'm in all the damn time.
Yeah.
But I'm 37. I had a young fella call me seasoned. God, dang it.
Still the youngest person around. Let's go.
Let's see. Shadowhawk hit 59.
Nice.
Okay, I gotta lean back for a second. I usually try to lean towards because the microphone's on the fucking Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I would like to be more entertaining, I guess. But it's kind of hard when I'm gonna throw these. Oh wait.
Names in the hat.
I guess I'll fold them all up. I'll just fold them in half or whatever. It really don't matter. They don't have to be folded, I guess. But that's how I usually do it. That's what I did earlier for the Jesus Calling giveaway.
CJ's 31. Damn it. He's younger than me. Damn.
Do you feel special now? Because you said a lot of times you seem to be the youngest.
Yep. Now I'm just a boring middle person.
Did you say you're 34 or something?
35.
35, okay.
Yeah, I'll be turning 36 next month, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So September?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, 36. Already got the salt and pepper hair going. It's nice.
Yeah, like somebody asked me the other day about they were asking me about when did I get fully white on my beard.
Mm-hmm.
And like I didn't realize it, but like when I moved to Alabama, if you go back, sometimes my Google Photos will pull up memories, right? And I moved here about 6.5. Like I'm going into my 7th. Like by March, you could say I've been in this trailer for 7 years. But when I see these old pictures from 5, 6, like the first year I lived here, the first couple of years, I still had a good bit of reddish kind of still there, but then you could see where everything was changing.
Yeah. So your hair was red, like kind of a red, dark.
Well, no, my hair on my head was more of a sandy blonde.
Sandy, okay.
So in the summer, my hair was really bright because of sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
In the winter, it'd get kind of more like just a dark dishwater kind of. But my beard was really red, like a definite red. And it's only been in the past few years that it's finally like the last little bit of like remnants of that was a little bit of red was in my mustache part.
Did your beard go first? Did it kind of like start at the beard and then work its way up, or did it like?
I don't really remember. I do remember being in North Carolina and seeing this, like the beginnings of small, like a few little
Patches,
white
yeah.
hairs. And I always wanted to have a white beard. I was like, I couldn't wait to get, like, it didn't bother me. I was waiting to where my beard would be fully white. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, I'm at the stage where it just looks like I got a bunch of dirt and stuff in my chin hair all the time.
Do what now? Shit in your head? What?
It just looks like I got a bunch of dirt in my chin hair all the time. Because of all like the little white strands.
You're just dirty, man.
I'm just need to take a shower. Living around too many of those Eastern people.
Yeah, he's talking about. But yeah, I can't keep up with what I don't even know what they're all fucking talking about. I might
getting old, just getting.
Yeah,
old.
they're talking about getting old and stuff, but I missed a few of them and stuff. But you know, I guess there's no time like the fucking present. I might as well go ahead and pick a name, right? And then hold on a minute. Also, I'm gonna do something real quick.
Go grab my snare drum out of the back room, give you a little drum roll.
Well, I've got that little kit right there. I could do it, but
Nah.
I'm trying to do something a little different today. God dang it. Like I might not, you know, like I don't know, like I might not end up dropping a link in the chat today. I don't know.
Not sure how long you're gonna be able to last.
But there is somebody, like I'm gonna which is not because I don't want to, it's just because sometimes it ain't, you know, like I'd already sent you one like in the DM because I ended the DM group and everything, so I was letting you know that, but you obviously figured that out. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you thought, well, fuck, he must have a problem with me, you know? Because Will messaged me that morning and was like, man, I noticed you took me out of the comics group. And I was like, I did that with everybody. I was like, I ended it again because it's like.
Yeah, I know you'd ended it before, so I figured you were just doing a.
I was having a day and not in a great mood. And, you know, like one of those kind of like.
Just in your own head.
Yeah. And then plus there wasn't but a few people in there. And I was mainly the only one really. You know, if there was anybody else posting there, it was like, you know, because you're going live, or Will, or like occasionally Ruby was dropping in where he was going to go live later or something.
Yeah, I'm not a big DM guy. Like I've got my room for my Sunday show or whatever, and the only time things really ever get posted in there is on Sunday, and that's just me posting for the link, and then we might say something afterwards. But yeah, it's.
Yeah, I guess I do have the. Yeah, you said like, well, you know, like you were talking about maybe say something later or hold. Fuck, I'm confused. You were talking about you're not a big DM guy. The only reason I was even ever part of one is because Rev Self Destruct started one, and it was like it popped off for a while. It was like every day, but we also had a fun character in there. Strange Signal, but he's also known as Cypher's Basement on YouTube nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know Ruby and like a couple of the other guys very well, so I don't know.
But then
I still like posting,
and he would do funny shit like he would add Taco Bell and all these like fast food restaurants to the group, and then like post really obscure because we were like this like it was pretty fun, but then all that kind of that died out.
My toenails are black like my soul.
Okay, look, I got all the names in here, and we are way behind on this, so let's see. And so the first person, hey, Shadowhawk, you're going to get a set of these.
Boom. Hail Shadowhawk Talks.
So You could DM me on X because I believe you're still over there, ain't you? I see you pop up in my timeline every once in a while. He can give me you know what I mean? He can DM me. For people on YouTube, I usually give my email or whatever if I don't already know them and have contact with them. So we got the first winner, Shadow Hawk. And we're going to go shake it up a little. Not that that really fucking makes any difference. And let's see who we got here. Tank Ferret.
Oh, the Tank Ferret.
Hell yeah. So we definitely got two people that are within the community that definitely like comic books. So, you know,
Nice.
not that it matters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever won would have got it. Just like the guy that said, like, when Why Not Live It Up, when he entered, he was talking about his son was getting into Pokemon cards. And I don't know, because he was talking about his son was getting into selling them. And I said, I don't really know a whole lot about it. I just know that some people are really into the cards and know a lot about it. And some people just buy the cards because they can be worth money. And
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I had, like, Pokemon cards were literally geared towards, like, my childhood. So I had, like, my binder of Pokemon cards. And I ended up giving it to my little cousin. Just, I don't know, for a birthday or something. I didn't want them. I was like, this is stupid kid stuff. And yeah, man, going back and looking at what some of those cards are worth now, I would have had at least a few grand in that binder.
No, Tomcat, I probably ain't going to today. Because I already said I'm not looking to have this turn into a big sexual fucking talk and everything. And it's nothing personal. I just don't care to have any of that kind of talk today. In the chat, that's fine. We can all joke about it. But, you know, I just don't care to talk about it today.
You need a little breath.
Not on stream. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to pull up videos about any kind of... Anyway, I'm not trying to mean... I'm not meaning any harm.
Oh, yeah. Trying to keep it on track.
Well, it doesn't mean I have to let whoever hits the link on either. But I'm trying not to be a fucking asshole. Tomcat, you know, plus I don't even know how long I'm going to last anyway because, well, that sounded almost fucking... But I might drop the link and I might not because, like, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And you've already seen how I started off. You've seen me have to stand up. I'm holding my gut. Fucking, and, oh, I thought you didn't have a voice anyway today. See, that's exactly why I don't want to say anything, Tomcat, because you think you upset me and you didn't upset me. I'm just meaning, I don't want to have, I'm not wanting to talk about it today. And, so don't think that I am upset. Like look, Tomcat's told me if he's acting a certain way to tell him, and I don't want nobody to get like, you know, if someone's a certain way and you say something, even if you're saying something that's correct, sometimes people will get bent out of shape over it. And I try to avoid that. Yeah. I don't want nobody to be like mad because I might say, hey man, fucking, we're not here to talk about that shit. You know what I mean? I'll waste my voice anyhow. Fine, your dick, your rules. I don't think I think you know that you ain't bothering me, man. I just, if I drop the link and you come on, let's just try to keep it tame. You can talk about it all you want in the chat. But we've had 2 streams in the past. Well, we had, anyway, it's no big deal. It's not a big deal, Tomcat.
Just needs a breath away from some feet.
See, this is what I was worried about. So, you know, like but I can't win for losing. So either I drop a link and let somebody on and just say whatever they want to say, or I say, hey, let's tone it down. Let's keep it quiet or like a little bit more tame. And either someone don't like that and gets mad. And I'm not trying to make nobody mad, Tomcat.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all get what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%.
I feel like
I
I'm
100%. I 100% get what you're saying. It's you don't know how long you're gonna be on. You're trying to keep it on track. You like Tomcat, but
no, I've been knowing Tomcat for a
yeah.
while. Yeah.
No, Tomcat's a chill dude. I haven't actually been on a stream with him yet, but from what I've seen when he's hopped on here, he is a chill individual.
Hell, I sent him $20 the other day. I'm not saying this out loud to be like, pat me on the fucking back. People help me out all the fucking time. He didn't ask for nothing. He didn't even know. But I had his Cash App still. You know what I mean? Like, we've been knowing each other for several years. And, like, not just through YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Used to talk on the phone and stuff. He just hadn't had a. Okay, as long as I know you ain't, like, mad or nothing, Tom. And look, I sound like a girl, don't I? I don't want my friend to be. But, you know, like, if you're really my friend and I like you, I try to be, you know.
Keep those emotions to yourself. Those are women's stuff.
Yeah. He wasn't chill yesterday. But, or whenever it was. Was it yesterday or was it today? You know, I lose track of time.
They'll just merge into one.
And actually, I can't tell you that I won't drop the link. I don't know if Dr. Ben's still watching. If he checks his DMs, he's got a link already in private. But I can drop the link or not. But I was just trying to get to. You can see that I've been in some pain, and I was just trying to get up to the point where we could have. So I've got the giveaway done.
Mm-hmm.
Horse H. Hoover is done and, you know, over.
Congrats, Shadowhawk.
We got Tank Ferret and Shadowhawk. And Tank might be back in a minute. You know, he did say, you know, like he was tending to his kids for a minute and then he might pop back in.
Yep. Can't time Dadland.
Oh, God dang, man.
See, he's picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, like, well, it's just because, you know, when you're dealing with somebody in a chat or through a text or an email, sometimes it's hard to read the room. Now, like if I let him on panel, it's easier to kind of see where someone is. Because Tomcat ain't always just balls to the wall. He is who he is, and he'll come on sometimes when he's not aggro. And
that's kind of the main reason I don't really like DM groups, because I text how I talk, and it comes across in text messages a lot as just like aggressive and arrogant. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, like sometimes you can read a message, and because you're not hearing a tone,
yeah,
or you know, especially if it's sometimes I've had someone comment on something and I thought that they were like being out of shape or commenting in a negative way, and they really weren't, just because like I didn't understand. You know, like when you hear someone's voice, it's easier to know.
Yeah.
Are they joking? Are they taking this serious?
Yeah, I try to run on the factor of like, I don't take anything offensive unless you say like personally take this offensive. That's like I just try to read everyone. Everyone doesn't really have malintentions, or you know.
God dang, man. The point of the reason I'm streaming anyway, even though I'm hurting, is that more than a lot. Now I might, when we end this, when I do finally end this, I might clear my fucking bed off and try to stretch out for a while and see if that helps. You know, like, so that I'm trying to get this hernia, like, not acting like it is. It's like a.
Yeah, don't strain yourself, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's another reason, like I said, I'm holding off on whether, like you joined, but like, I didn't know for sure if I was going to share the link because I know, Tomcat. I'm not taking anything out of context in your chat or nothing. But I know that sometimes we can read something that someone. It's just like I've had someone text me before something, you know, and take it. Or I've texted somebody else before something, and they think I'm like fucking mad or something, you know, like just
Oh,
because
yeah.
they read it wrong, or like it's
Person
better
could be
if
in a
you
bad
talk.
mood and they read it. Yeah, they read it the way they're feeling, right?
Yeah, there ain't no drama here. I'm moving on. We're not going to talk about it no more.
Save the drama for your mama.
Oh God, dang, son of a crapper, dude. But you know, I do like when he put, like, whether he knows what I've asked, so it's not a big deal. We can cuss,
yeah.
we can talk all we want and be adults and everything, but I just don't want to have any kind of sexual talk today. And I think that's totally fine to ask, isn't it?
I'd say so. There's a,
especially since it's called Comics Group.
you know, there it can lead to that occasionally, but you know, you don't want to make it a daily stream.
Yeah. Well, the other day it worked out really good because it was an evening Comics Group type thing.
Yeah.
Was that yesterday, Haley? I believe it was yesterday.
Was that yesterday or Thursday?
Oh, was it Thursday maybe?
I think you guys were streaming while I was at work. I can't remember. Either way, yeah, the days just merged together at this point.
Right. Well, I'm trying to remember. Like, I don't know for certain. Like, I did stuff yesterday, but for some reason I don't know if I went live or not. It seems like I did. You would think I'd remember that, wouldn't you?
You'd think so, but
especially if it was just.
I think it was yesterday. I think Haley's right. I think it was yesterday.
I'm looking.
Well, then get in here, Tomcat.
July 30th, I did an evening Comics Group kind of thing.
There you go. Yeah, 30th. So that was 2 days ago because yesterday was the 31st.
Right.
Bam.
Okay, Tomcat, you don't have to keep explaining. Like, there's no reason to keep explaining. But you can see why I would think that when that's what's been talked about in the chat. And that's totally fine. Oh, God. So let's not turn it into... We don't have to keep going round and round. You're cool. I'm cool. The link's in the chat.
Everybody's cool.
Like, you don't have to apologize. You ain't done nothing wrong. Okay,
yeah, man,
I'm just going to ignore, like, certain things.
Yeah, man, it's the texting.
Well, no, I mean, well, also there's a delay in this.
Yeah.
So I think we're cleared up on that. Let's move on. Let's have some fun. As long as I can sit here and do a stream. And I guess he don't even realize I mean, I don't know. I dropped the link, but. And that link is for anybody that wants to come in. I'm trying to think, but it's not. I feel like I've kind of like fizzled out here, but also I'm in pain. I'm really trying to hold it together.
Yeah, don't stress yourself. You don't.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I'm trying to hold my composure while I'm dealing with two different things physically.
Yeah.
And
you don't want to push yourself too hard, man, because then you end up struggling and it just makes shit harder the next days.
It's okay, Tom. Oh, God dang it. And I'm probably a little bit, I might be a little more edgy, or it might seem like I'm a little more on edge because of that. You know what I mean? Like this.
Yep.
it ain't really the back right now. It's the fucking this thing, and that I'm pointing, and I'm not pointing at my small dick. I'm pointing at my gut. So,
Not the big hog, the big gut.
well, you know, and this is a comics group, but I got the comic giveaway done. Haven't talked about any comic books, which we could maybe talk about in a minute. What's up, Tomcat?
There he is.
What's up, brother? Ditto, man. Hey, you know I'm trying to mess with you, bro. I ain't on that level of messing with you, man. I'm glad you're live. Congrats to Shadow for winning, man. I don't have much of a voice left, but you know I'm going to use my voice anyway.
I can hear this. I can hear the raspy, like the. You know how it sounds like if you've been talking for like hours on end or something to somebody, and you ever done that? Like talk to somebody forever, and or like you've talked for a few days in a row, and then you finally stop like talking so much, and you like, I can barely like.
And you know what's messed up is I really don't talk much to people, only online, really. It seems, man. I didn't mean to bring you down, bro. We're good, man.
You ain't bringing me down, and I was saying, you don't have to say sorry or anything.
Yeah, you're both on the same level.
Cody, what's good, man? I'm happy you're here. What's going on today, man? You all right? You living good, man?
Oh, trying to every day, taking
right
a
on,
day at a time, but
Haley's pointing out like, yeah, your voice would be shut. Like she's pointing out because she remembers the other day where you were like more yelling, like.
Oh,
but he was also watching. Cody probably knows about that festival because Cody plays guitar and stuff into metal. The
festival,
Wacken, in Germany, in Hamburg. It was 3 days, man.
You went to it?
I ain't got the money to go to it, man. I live stream this shit, man.
He watched it like live stream.
Oh damn! I didn't even know they live stream that.
Yeah, man, they've been live streaming it for the past 10 years, man. It was fucking awesome. But what's good, man? Hey, Great Cloud, man, I'm praying for you, dude. You say you're going to the doctor Monday?
Yeah, like they're probably gonna be focused on the back because I'm sure there's infection in that cyst area. So she's gonna probably either lance it or give me antibiotics. But I also am gonna be talking to her. And when I called and set up this appointment, I told them I'm there about two things. I said, I want to discuss my hernia because over the past month, it actually has started causing me trouble. I've had the hernia for a few years.
Yeah,
with it, hadn't had a lot of trouble. But the last time I saw her, I brought up the hernia. She said, well, is it bothering you? And I was like, not bad or anything. But since I saw her, it started bothering me. But then at the same time as I was calling, I was having this cyst come up on my back. So I've got to try to deal with both things at the same time and see how she wants to address it.
I hear you, brother.
You know what I mean? Like her dad was the general surgeon before her. He retired, and he every time I'd bring up the hernia, we would be dealing with a cyst or like I had an infected toe. And anytime there's an infection going on, they're not going to schedule a surgery. They want that cleared up first. You know what I mean? So,
man, I love you, man. You know I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
I don't mean to bring you down or none of that shit. I just wanted to come on and say what's up. Ditto, man. That's all I wanted to say. That's it.
Okay. You said it.
Ditto, boys.
Ditto. Fantastic.
Now y'all on the same level. There you go.
Ditto. I love you too, man. That's why I don't like fucking.
Hey, I love you more, brother, man. Look, I'm just in a certain kind of way right now, and I needed somebody to talk to. That's it, you know.
No, that's fine. I stated what I stated, and you know what all I was asking. Let's keep just to some life or comics or whatever we're talking about.
Did you guys meet each other online, or is it?
I'll bounce. Ditto, my brother. I love you, man.
No, I'm saying go ahead and talk. See, that's what. Look, I can't deal with that. Like, I can't make you understand. So if you feel like you're doing something wrong, that's not me. all I was saying was I made it clear.
It sounded to me you guys were on the same page, so I don't know.
I thought he came on, he could talk. I was just meaning I don't want to keep talking about and keep going in circles. And if he had to talk, it was fine. But I don't think that's that complicated. And I'm not mad or upset or anything. I'm not even down. I've got pain that I'm dealing with.
You got pains, the aches.
He'll be fine. I'm not trying to be mean to nobody.
Oh no, you guys are good.
Dick.
You guys are good.
Oh God. What do I got that I can pull up to be funny for a minute? Because if I'm going to say on here, I want to lighten up. I want to lighten the load, guys. Because I'm not down at all. See, so, you know, and also, and this is not a jab, but sometimes when someone's intoxicated, their perception of things is going to be different.
Oh, yeah.
I know from experience. I've taken, I love you too, man. I love you, Tomcat. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're like a certain way and you've been like drinking a little bit, sometimes you might, feel like you're doing something wrong, or like I get real self-conscious sometimes when I'm fucked up. And because like I said the other day, man, I went on Dr. Ben's one time last year and was saying I was drunk and I was just like, it's like crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tom, I love when you come on and I just hate that you're having a bad moment or a bad, kind of like a shitty day or whatever it is.
Welcome to Comics Group.
Goth is just a phase, man. Just a phase. But hey, Dr. Ben's Comics gets it.
That motherfucker gets it.
Comics Group is here to save you. Comics Group is here to save you now.
I'm sorry, I hadn't.
Cynic is gay.
And I can't even find
Goth is just a phase
by itself.
I'm making this outfit's fun, but come on. Total phase.
White guilt poster child.
It's like a mixture of Shane and Maine.
I really need Chad Clamhammer tonight.
And I made that one because at the time I was interacting with Chad Clamhammer on X we were interacting quite for a little bit, which I see him still pop up and everything. And, but I was kind of Goth is not just a phase. Well, Dr. Ben, hold on a minute. I disagree because I see, you said it. We saw you say it.
Uh-oh.
But we also saw you do
Goth
this.
is just a phase, man. Just a phase.
Oh,
but hey,
thing.
Dr. Ben's Comics gets it.
Where'd this video come from?
Yeah, I know.
Goth is just a phase, man. Just a phase. But hey, Dr. Ben's Comics gets it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to change the setup here. I don't know. But look, why did that happen? Okay, there we go. And then we're going to take Dr. Ben down. I don't know. I'm trying to just lighten up and let's try to, let's just go. Oh, what's this one? And
we are
son of a bitch.
The Reverend of Self-Destruct.
And he ain't anywhere to be found.
We are Goth.
Oh, wait, Shadowhawk, why are you doing that? Why did Shadowhawk just dox his fucking self in the chat? I told him he could DM me. Or unless it's Shadowhawk, are you not on X anymore? And I could have gave my email.
Yeah.
Like you didn't need it, but it's already there. I better write it down.
Oh,
well, I guess if he was worried about it, he wouldn't have done it.
We can write it down and delete it. Take a picture of it and delete it.
Look, man, Tomcat, you don't have to. Well, that's up to you. I don't know why you think you need to bounce. You ain't bringing nothing down. But I'm going to write down this shit.
Yeah,
but I'm
write
saying
it down. He'll delete it.
Huh?
He can delete it after you write it down.
Oh, how do I? God dang it!
Like Shadow.
Well, I
ain't
mean,
scared of nothing.
I wasn't even thinking and trying to write down anything like right now, like. But you know, he already went and did it, and if he did it, I might as well write it down.
It's a man with no fear of internet.
But nobody has done anything wrong today. I just, you know,
I mean, realistically, as long as you don't bring it up on the screen, you know, I don't.
What?
As long as you don't like bring it up on the screen, I don't think there's really any issues because
it'll go on past and be hidden. But I'm just saying, if you had somebody that was nefarious in here lurking, and we didn't even know they were watching, and they're assholes, they might write it down. But obviously, Shadowhawk's not worried about it.
No, Shadowhawk's too chill. No one's got a problem with him.
Hey, Shadowhawk, you can delete it now if you want to. Like I said, I ain't scared. Shadowhawk ain't scared of no one. Oh, God, I'm hurting. No, fucking A.
He ain't scared of no bunny ears people or bluey shirts.
You see, anyway, I'm not going to.
We are goth.
Oh, shit. I was trying to fucking. Actually, I guess that's. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Fucking just take that down. I was just trying to pull up some things that we can laugh at and stuff. See, it doesn't sound like I'm not anybody that got brought down. It sounds like now Tomcat's in kind of a downer mood or something. And I guess it's because, you know, like it's driving me crazy that I'm even mentioning it again. I feel like there's been a misperception here. Like he's perceiving it in a totally way that it's not being meant. Yeah, but I can't change that. I can't.
You two are just having off days, and you're not. The wires aren't connected.
I'm in a lot of pain. I'm not. I just didn't want to go in that direction, and I didn't know it was going to totally blow and kill someone else's mood just because all I asked was, you know.
It is what it is, man. You guys are good. You're boys.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like he didn't have to leave. The only thing that could be bad is scammers can read that too with AI or whatnot. Right. And then your email.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he's right. I've gotten pretty good at realizing what might be a scam or not. Man, I get those all the fucking time, dumbasses in my DMs on X.
Yep.
Like some random account, I go through it occasionally to see anybody that might have knew that might follow me. And I go down the list, I look at each person's profile. I kind of see, do they follow anybody that I follow? Then one red flag too is when you go and look at their timeline, if they've not made any very recent posts, that's kind of like if like the ratio of how many people they follow as opposed to how many people follow them back. That's another telltale sign.
Yeah,
if they're following 2,000 people and there's only a couple hundred people following them back, that tells you that there's some, you know what I mean?
Or there's only 20 people following them, and you click on it, and they're all the same 20 people following each other. It's like, that's a scam.
Well, because sometimes someone will create an account, go into your friends list or your follow list or who's following you, go and follow a bunch of accounts that you follow. And that I've had that happen before when I used to be on Facebook years ago. I go and check somebody's account out. I see that they followed a couple actual people I know, and I follow them back. And then all of a sudden they're hitting me up in the DM. And I'm thinking I'm talking to a real person, and it turns into some fucking bullshit,
Yeah.
But you get better at learning how to quickly figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're right, CJ.
Yeah, dramatic negatives. Yep.
Do what?
Oh, I just agreeing with CJ there.
Yeah, like it's weird, man. Every time you're on stream, unless your mouth is really close to your mic, you always seem to be very low. And I know you say you don't talk that loud either, but I guess it's weird because I thought the whole point of having a fucking microphone is so that you can hear the voice better.
It's supposed to. I don't. There might be something in like the actual computer settings that I'm not messing around with, but I feel like
like right now it's fine, but I've just noticed like in some of the streams I've watched before, like a few weeks ago or something, when I was just in your audience.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you were like forgetting to act that, hey, my microphone's right here. Like, you know what I mean? You'd be like, kind of like, and like everybody else on your panel would be fucking totally crystal clear, a lot louder.
Yeah, that's why I pulled out this microphone, because this is my old like music microphone. So I don't know. I figured it might be better, but I guess as long as I just keep it close to my mouth, it's fine.
They're getting smarter too about it. Oh, he's still talking about people fucking scamming people. You see what I mean? I'm trying to keep just like, you know, all I was saying too about the whole deal from earlier, the more like whatever. I was trying to just clear things up and then let's just move on. But it seemed like it was staying in that area. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it down. I didn't do this or that. And it's like, no, stop. Let's just keep this. Let's keep this rolling. Let's have fun.
Keep it flowing, dude. You got to keep it flowing.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, if, you know, I'm trying to just keep it light, and I didn't mean to bring anybody else down. But like I said, I don't have any control over that, really. Because I know I'm not giving out my social security number. I guess I should have been worried about it more, but I don't have the energy to worry about shit or hold grudges, etc. I live my life pretty openly. Yeah, I do too. Obviously, I mean, I throw my whole life out there a lot, you know, like a lot more than other people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like in my video content, it's a little more reserved because I'm recording, and especially like even on my walking, my little shorts I make where I'm walking, or like just doing something around the house, but when it comes to like reading from a book, whether it's a devotional or just a book itself, like I'm reading from Miracles, there's no reason for me to be cussing and shit in any of those. You know what I mean? I've done plenty of other just video content but in my live scenario, like I'm just like kind of, it's like what you see on video is me live, but then I'm like, because it's live, you're liable to get me, depending on what day it is, saying a lot of, because I can be out there and far like off the wall too sometimes.
Yeah, I thought about doing the turning the live on when I start walking my dogs. So I got a nice little area that I walk them through. It's like a forest or whatever, but I got 2 of them and they don't listen very well. So trying to film that would be hard.
Yeah. There's Will.
Oh, Mr. Will.
We're just hanging out, and I'm trying to get through this stream and stay on as long as I can until it hurts me bad enough that I think, like, actually, I don't know. Things are flowing pretty good. Like, I really hate that I'm feeling physically like I'm feeling today. Because, you know, like, it'd be one thing if this wasn't popping, but we've got people in the chat. We've had, like, interaction. It's been going ever since I started. But,
yeah,
see, like, I'm having,
just make sure you don't push yourself too hard.
Oh. So, Will, Shadowhawk, and Tank Ferret won the 2 sets of the Horace H. Hoover. And Tank was here earlier in the chat, but, I'm just trying not to stress anything. I script a lot because it's easier for me to stick to that unless it's live. Plus, I enjoy the editing. I don't have any kind of script. I just do what I do.
Yeah, I've got 3 scripts I'm working on for videos. One of them's good enough I can actually start recording. So later on today, I can hopefully start recording one of those and maybe get it out by the end of next week. That'd be nice.
And I've been meaning, sorry, but I'd made a new one for him, but I never did transfer it. And then there it goes again, fucking being stupid. And then it makes you big, and then there's Will.
And I can do the little.
Oh wait, I was thinking I'd already lit Will on. Look,
he's just stuck like there.
There he is. Okay, I'm gonna get better at this shit, guys. Anyway, let's let me remove that and bring on the real guy.
What is up, gentlemen? Did I hear that right? Did I win? Am I a winner?
No, you didn't hear me before you came on.
No, well, no, I clicked over the tabs like right as that was happening.
Oh, you were coming in probably
Yeah. I heard you mention it like right as I clicked away, and I'm like, oh wait, what was that?
Yeah, so Tank Ferret,
Tank
and
One,
Shadowhawk Talks.
Shadowhawk,
or isn't it Shadowhawk Talks? I just call him Shadowhawk for you know what I mean.
Hey man, is there another Shadowhawk in the room?
Right.
Another Shadowhawk in the space?
What is that? I have a thumbnail template too that I stick to. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't here earlier, guys. I started you weren't on yet earlier, and then I started listening to myself. I started rewatching the Willpower Hour. And I guess I just love my own voice so much. I lost track of time. I've been drawing a little more.
Yeah, I went live earlier on my channel to go ahead and knock out the Jesus Calling giveaway.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't intend to be on there that long, but there was like 5, 6, 7 people there, and they were all talking to me, and 2 or 3 of them had entered the giveaway. So I was like, I just kind of kept going as long as because I'm dealing with I don't know if you saw any of my posts, but I'm dealing not just with the back pain issue and shit. My hernia today is causing me a lot of grief. So I'm like in a 2 combo physical pain thing.
Yeah.
But dang, dude.
Well, you know,
is there a position you can be in where it's comfortable?
Then
you just put the laptop there and you'll be like, hey guys.
Like if I'm worried about whether my voice is picking up, I can always lean back and hold the laptop, but that's kind of inconvenient too.
Yeah.
When I'm leaning in and trying to be closer to the laptop where it's sitting.
What we need to do is get you one of those harnesses, right? So then you can strap yourself into the harness and you can be floating, right? From the ceiling while you stream, and that way, it won't be so painful.
Desk with an arm and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haley said it. You're here now. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Oh, Will's moving up in the world. Ever since he made that Clippa appearance, man, you're fucking on fire.
Well, that'll die down soon enough. I'll be, no one will talk about
it. It'll move on to the next fucking.
But I feel like I put it to bed today. I feel like I said all I needed to say today on the Power Hour.
Yeah, and I wasn't there during that time. I caught you at the very end.
Though. What happens if Liam sees that and makes a video on it?
Fine,
FFS
enjoy.
Make a video of that. And Liam will make a video. Like you could be in the circle for.
We'll see.
A couple months here.
We'll see if my video, my very reasonable video analyzing all parties involved, ends up getting clipped endlessly. The best, the worst thing that could happen is that more people are like, wow, this Will guy seems real, reasonable. I think he has a pretty good breakdown of all this, and and I'm not going to be watching any of it.
This guy's too reasonable. I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is I am too reasonable, and that's why nobody's going to watch me.
Yeah.
That's why I need Clippa to be my ally, okay? Because he can be a force of pure chaos. I can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You just want to stand behind him while he's doing.
Well, you
the
know, like
chaos.
I try to not talk too much about it, but it's not a big deal to me because, you know, I've been blocked by Liam for ever since I got back on X, and I didn't even really ever interact with him. But
Oh, really?
at the time, I was like, at the time, I had been associated with JDA and several other people that would be on JDA streams, and like I was caught up in some of the dogpiling at the time.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Like, just, you know, like I saw that if you tagged him and retweeted certain things, he had a reaction to it. And then, you know, I'm just miraculously I don't know if it was a block because of something I did say or post or repost, or was it because it was a chain block because I was associating with other people that were already his, you know what I mean?
Guilt by association.
I hear you. I feel like I don't think it was a blockchain. I feel like Liam's the type of person who blocks on an individual basis.
Yeah.
You know? So you probably were saying something, you know,
like
bigging up one of his foes. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it wasn't just JDA. You know, it was the Quaff and Cider. You know, Cider Hypes.
See, and
I don't know if y'all know who I'm talking.
JDA is the most recognizable name on that list, and I just know that was he a writer? Was he ever an artist? He does the AI thing.
He did write, but I don't know about now because, you know, last year he was all talking about using AI for his writing and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
But a few years ago, yeah, he's not an artist. A few years ago, when I kind of was associating with him and I'd watch his dank stream and all that, he was writing, you know, I mean, maybe he had a ghostwriter, I don't know, but I know that AI wasn't perfected to the point it is now in the past couple of years. At the time,
it's only getting better.
Yeah, so
on my stream, I pulled up, like, you know, I colored it to a certain point, and then I just plugged it into AI and was like, hey, finish this for me. And AI came out with something.
Yeah.
And it's not good. You know, there's parts of it that I like, and there are parts of it that I'm like, okay, maybe I could kind of think about this when I'm coloring it myself and that sort of stuff, you know? So, as much as I hate it, AI is going to streamline things.
You can't let it be decision making, though. It'll never be able to actually make the correct, like, the decision you want. That's what I've found with
it. You got to do something about that volume, Cody.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Oh my.
That sounds great.
Yeah, okay, so
that's what it is. It's the directional mic. I realize it now.
So
yeah, that's because if he's not right on it,
pointed at your mouth, and it's got to be an apple away. So put it like, you know.
There we go. How's that?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Now maybe we can get you one of them things to go over, but it looks like a penis head.
Oh,
I got one of those.
You can lick it randomly for no reason.
Yeah, but like one that's shaped like
shaped, so it's got to have the yeah.
Like a mushroom head.
I could put like a rubber band on it or something, you know.
Haley said I could lay on my bed and put my laptop on but I don't know. Like, I'm feeling like no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm sitting, whether I'm up, standing, whether I'm laying down, I'm probably not going to have much comfort for a few hours until
Have you ever been in a zero gravity chamber, like a float tank?
No.
Have you considered it?
Well, where in the fuck would I go and do that?
I don't know. Where the fuck are you?
Just look up float tanks near
city to you.
I'm saying I don't know. I didn't know that you could just go do that.
No, there's a couple places like in the city near where I'm at. It's like $50 an hour, but that's when I'm like, you know, it could be a fun like, hey, let's send Gray Cloud to a float tank. If we could find one that you could reach, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I've always wanted to do it.
Right.
Like, I've always wanted to do it. Like, ever since I was a kid and saw that movie, Altered States. You ever seen that movie?
No, never seen that one.
You should look it up. It's got William Hurt in it.
Yeah.
And he's like this anthropologist, and you know, he starts getting into psychedelics and stuff and studying, but then he starts doing like taking all these like peyote and shit and getting in his sleep that deprivation chamber and like spending hours on end on it. And it's like it's a pretty cool movie because he ends up reverting back to like a primitive man. At some point in the movie, towards the end, he comes out of that damn sleep deprivation chamber where he's been floating on all these fucking drugs and shit. He comes out and he's like reverted back to where like he's a Neanderthal coming out of the You know, like as a kid that influenced me, and then as I got older and found out what it really was, and then I've seen, you know, over the past so many years, like people that do it for like different reasons. Some is spiritual, some is like, because like, can you imagine even just an hour of like, it's
well, that's what it is. It's like $50 an hour, and I haven't gone myself yet. I keep thinking about it. I'm like, man, one of these days, dude, I should have gone now because freaking my wife's been out of town for like 6 days. I don't know. I can't be doing that though.
Right.
Without her, I'm the worst part of being in a marriage is like I don't want to do nice things for myself without including her. And so it's like I'm not gonna just go to a float tank, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
But anywho.
I used to like I used to when I was younger, I'd fill up the tub. Now it's completely different. Because I didn't know until I watched there was a movie. Was it it's one of the Stranger Things seasons. That's when I found out. Remember when they like, I don't know. I watched the first couple of seasons, and there's one where they meet up at the gym of the school, and they got like this, like a child's pool, and they fill it up with water, and they're like dumping Epsom salt in it because you got to keep the right amount of Epsom salt into the water so you'll float.
Yeah.
Like they were doing something for a setup, but like I didn't know that it. Now, of course, if I wanted to do that in real life, that would cost a pretty penny.
Right. You have to buy up all the Epsom salts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it would take hundreds of pounds of Epsom salt compared to how many gallons this.
Yeah, like, and where are you going to have a tank big enough where you can actually
that's what
float?
I'm saying. Like,
I don't know about you, a tub's not going to do it, you know?
Right. So
yeah, man, these places are pretty cool, but yeah.
Look,
I'm not asking you to dox yourself or nothing, you know, but you know, Google it. Google float tank spot in your area.
Shadowhawk must not have been listening to me.
Yeah. He brought that up right away.
Oh, he brought it up earlier?
No, I'm saying you did. Gray Cloud brought up Altered States right away.
Yeah, because Shadowhawk, I was talking about the guy because as a kid, the first time I saw it, I thought it was a little slow to me. But when it got to like the whole point of where he's having all these like, it's like he's tapping into his DNA and he's like going back thousands of years and he's seeing all like creation and evolution. And then, like I said, it's a slow progress through the movie, but like through the use of his heavy use of the psychedelics mixed with his sleep deprivation shit. Because at some point in the movie, everybody thinks he's fucking going crazy. He's like trying to tell people about, because like he's already transformed a few times and like came to like out in the middle of a zoo or something. Like he crawled out of the deprivation chamber at some point in the movie and formed in, you know, like a Neanderthal type guy, but he wakes up the next day totally human, naked, like at a zoo, you know, and he's like, what the fuck? Like, so, and it ain't one of those movies where you're kind of like, oh, he's just tripping. That is basically kind of what happens in the movie, you know, like if you're following the story. So, and it's an old movie. It came out in the early 80s. So,
this is
those are the best ones.
And like I said, William Hurt. Yeah, Shadowhawk, we were talking about it, and I know I'm repeating myself, but it was a pretty cool movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to pop off, guys. I know that was a quick one, but I do have to do things tonight. But thanks for letting me hang out.
Places to
Great seeing you again. And I'll look into getting my own copy of that Horace H. Hoover, now that I know I didn't win the one today.
The guy's got a site. You can go get them. They're not expensive.
Yeah, Fabrizio.
Yeah, Fabrizio.
And I'm never going to die.
And what was that all about? Did I miss something?
That's his new sign off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does he mean that he can't be stopped by, you know,
he can't be death noted.
Okay.
It's
For
the
some reason,
counter
he's
to Death Note.
frozen, but he has left, I think.
I don't know. I mean,
well, I'm removing him because he said he was leaving. Oh, he put it in right as I mentioned it, and I didn't see it after I'd done mid talk. But oh, we're going on almost 4 o'clock. But like, you know, normally if I wasn't feeling the way I was feeling, everything's going so well, I'd just keep on going and going and going, as long as people are talking or jumping on.
We're chilling, yeah.
But I figure I might end it here shortly, and well, I'm gonna keep going for a little while, but something's telling me that the best thing I can probably do is end it here in just a few. I mean, tend to anything I might need to take care of, and then if I am going to lay down, like, you know, it's a whole process I got to do, like, because when I'm in my living room, or I mean, when I'm in here in the bedroom, I've got like this chair, right?
Yeah.
Well, when I get up in the mornings, like, look, I've got this stack of shit. Well, I take it out of the chair. I sit it on the bed along with my devotionals that I do videos on and like my hats or whatever. So I put it on the bed, you know, so that I can make my videos and I'm sitting in my chair and shit. Yeah. And then, so for me, when I end this, it's not that big a deal, but it's like for me to just lay down and try to relax for a little bit, I'm going to have to, like, you know, okay, I got to put my shit back in my chair. Now I could just move it over, like leave it on the bed and just, you know what I'm saying? But it's just easy.
Yeah.
Because like if I did lay down and I end up dozing off or something, I don't want to kick any of this shit in the floor and all that.
Yeah, you break your laptop, that'd be pretty. That'd be pretty.
Well, no, I definitely would put the laptop over on my desk over here that I don't use as a desk, but it's just shit sits on it. And then also like you know, like I think I've mentioned before, like when I decide when it's a good enough day for me to stream in the living room, it's a process. Like I have to go in there and set the laptop on the table, get it set up. I have to move the chair in there, and then it's not that big a deal, but it's like it's not just like everything's already ready to go. I always have to figure out, am I streaming in my room? Am I sleeping? Am I streaming in the living room? And either way, it's still a little bit of I've got to do a little bit of stuff before I can just, you know how some people, like, it looks like your setup is consistently just there, like ready to go.
Yeah, I've got cause me and my wife live in a basement suite, so I basically just got this corner of our living room. So it's like I get a section of our living room that's just mine. But that's why I can't stream all the time either, because if she's home and like sitting there watching TV, like the couch she sits on, and the TV is like right beside me, right? So it's like then there's the background noise of the TV, or I have to tell her to put in headphones, and yeah, it gets annoying.
Yeah, something just weird happened. Have you had any of the, like, before we get off here, have you had any of those have you had any accounts that you've been following for a while on X, and then all of a sudden, like, even if you've talked to them in DMs before, but all of a sudden one day you have a DM from them saying, hey, I'm in a contest to be like picked by Google for like the best podcaster, like claiming they're in a contest and they want you to hit a link to go vote for it. Well, I looked all that shit up and it says that that's a scam, and that's like a phishing thing.
Yeah, don't.
It's where like, so you've been like, I've had accounts where I knew the people, I've interacted with them, but then at some point someone has fucking hacked their shit or something and is using their alias, like, you know, like, and coming in your DM thinking you're going to hit. And so I had that happen today. Like I woke up and there's a fucking DM, and it's somebody I've been following for a little while, and I've never DM'd them before, but I've interacted with them and I know. So I instantly just didn't respond, deleted the message. I screenshotted their account and I posted and asked, hey, you know, like I asked from the people that might also follow this account that I also follow, because it's like a 420 community thing.
Yeah.
It's somebody in the 420 marijuana community.
Yeah.
So I said, So I just deleted that, and then I was like, I posted a screenshot and said, "Does anybody know if this so and so has been hacked?" And because like I'm getting like a phishing DM from them, and they just I just got a DM where I deleted it earlier, but they're DMing me going, "Got it?" with a question mark, like wondering if I ever got their last message.
Yeah, that's a scam, 100%.
Yeah, they're wanting me to click a link.
Yeah, don't do it.
Well, I've had, like the first time I ever had one, I was like, this is weird. Like, I've been knowing this person for a while. And even if, especially if it's someone you've already DM'd, it's like,
yeah,
they're coming into my DM like they don't know me.
Yeah, so I would expect you've been hacked. I had, my first artist I hired to do like, just some concept work and like early pages. They ended up getting hacked. They sent me a message one day being like, "Hey, my account's been hacked. Don't respond to any more messages that come from any of these things." So it's like for the next 2 weeks, I had 3 different people messaging me telling me they were the person who I was just working with.
Yeah.
And like the weird thing about it, man, is all 3 of them were trying to get commissions done. Like, or they're all like, "You can hire me to do this commission and you don't have to send the money right away." So I was super fucking confused on like, these were the worst scammers ever, or were they just hungry artists that were trying to steal someone's work? Like, I have no idea. Cause like none of them were asking for money up front, which is what confused the shit out of me.
Oh yeah. Like, I've had a few accounts of people. Okay, like I've had somebody follow me, right? And like I'm bad about not knowing who just followed me because I don't look at it every time.
Yeah.
Like after you reach a certain point, it don't tell you every time. And if it does, I don't get a notification about it. But so like there's been some accounts like where it's like I see that they're following several other people in the Comics Gate community or something. Yeah. And I'm thinking, and then it says that they're an artist or something, right? Well, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, okay, they follow 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that I already follow in this community. I follow them back, and then it's usually either the same day or the next day. There's a DM, and they're wanting like, "Hey, how's your day going?" Blah blah blah, and then it's leading into like trying to sell me their art or like acting like, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm thinking, did you not look at it? Like, I'm not working on a project right now. Like I'm not doing, and then sometimes it's just, I don't know, man.
It is. Some of these scam. Well, I guess a lot of it too is just, they don't look like, they just click 100 different profiles and send the same message. And if one person in that 100 gets back to them, then they consider that a win, I guess. But
yeah, like someone I don't even know, and then I'm not interacting with them much, and you just follow them back because you're kind of thinking maybe this is real, like a real person, and they're cool. Yeah. That's another red flag. When they DM you within the first 24 hours, especially within the first 10 minutes of following back, that definitely tells you. That means they were just waiting for you to follow back so they could jump in your DM and be like, "Hey."
Well, that's kind of why I'm glad I like type the way I do and like text the way I do. Because if someone ever did try to hack me, man, people would know pretty quick by just how.
Yeah, like
if all of a sudden it was full of proper punctuations and no spelling errors, and like it was a really friendly message, someone's a real like they're gonna be like, "This isn't him."
Yeah. Well, I had a few years ago when I was on Facebook and I had a pretty good build up on Instagram. I didn't care about the Facebook, but the whole Meta account got hacked, and apparently that like I tried to post, anybody that I knew directly, like I had a few people's phone numbers. I reached out to them immediately and was like, "My account's been hacked," and then like, but I wasn't able to post about it because I couldn't get into my account. It had been hacked, taken over. And so I was trying to get somebody to maybe post about it for me. But like by the time like 24 hours had went by, and like my friend that I grew up with in Tennessee and stuff, he had hit me up and said, because I let him know, "Hey, my shit got hacked." And then later that day or whatever, the next day he said, "Oh yeah, like somebody DM'd me saying they were you, and that they were trying to get like $150 from me." And I asked them, like he said, because he knew me and he had my phone number. He told him in the DM, he said that's how he figured out it wasn't me. He said, hey, give me a call. He knew I had his number. He's like, call me. We can talk about this and I might be able to, you know what I mean? But I found out later that another couple people had been hit up and somebody pretending to be me trying to borrow money or saying they're going to pay them back. And so it's led to, there's a YouTuber that thinks that I ripped them off for $20 fucking dollars.
Really?
And I've ordered toys from them and all kinds of shit. And I'm like, when he came in my comments like months later, a long time, and started saying on one of my Jesus Calling or something videos, you know, commenting like saying how I was dishonest and all this shit. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And he brings up $20 like I supposedly had borrowed. And I was like, hey, dude, I let everybody know. I made a video about it here. I posted about it in my community. I was hacked. But I'm not going to lose sweat over that. It was just like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have a phone number to let him know.
Yeah.
Like personally, you know, directly. So
yeah, that was the hardest thing with like that first artist I had, was trying to figure out who was real. And it took me probably 2 weeks to figure it out, because one of them had sent me a message on an email, and that email is only registered to my PayPal that I send money to people through.
Yeah.
So the only way you could ever get that specific email is through PayPal after I send you money. So that's how I figured out who the artist was, but then I still ended up going with somebody else anyways. So I went through a month of just like scamming things for literally no reason. But
right. I'm really trying hard not to let something from earlier consume my thought process. That's what I get for being a caring person, dude. But it's still fucking with me that somebody might have got their butt hurt or something. Because that's what I feel. I feel that somebody got their butt hurt.
I don't.
And that's me. I guess I'm being an asshole now, but I think you all know what I'm talking about. It's like, just because you couldn't say and talk a certain way, you know, don't fucking be thinking that I was mad or anything. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah.
But I'll leave it at that.
Off days don't link. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm just meaning, like, you know, we all have bad days. We all have off days. But I just hate that maybe someone misinterpreted me just not wanting to take anything a certain way or to a certain area. You know, I didn't know it was going to lead to someone feeling down and like they, you know, because I don't want to put nobody in the dumps. Like if they're already having a bad day, but I can't, you know.
I got to meet a new person today, so I'm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, no, I love it. I love him and everything. Like I said, I helped him out the other day, and I'm not trying to brag about it. It's just, you know, it's been a long time since I've done anything like that, and he had done it. But, you know, sometimes we can be caught up in our own heads and not realize, you know, I try to be honest with people, man. And then, like, you know,
that's all you can do.
I figure on a better day, on another day, when someone's like in a better way, they probably will realize, you know what I mean? Like it'll be a totally different thing. Apex Comics.
Oh, Apex Comics in the house.
Oh, but yeah, Apex, you kind of showed up. We're probably going to end this here shortly. Hell, I'm almost at 2 hours. I've done pretty good to be. Y'all have heard me bitch about the pain I'm in, but
I'm not going to lie to you. I thought you were only going to last 45 minutes. So,
well, I have a high tolerance to pain, and it's like I'm going to be in pain anyway. So, like, as long as I can keep going and things are flowing, but I'm thinking my body's. I'm going to stay a little bit longer because Apex just popped in, but yeah, we're going to be rounding this off here in a minute, and I'll probably end it. Apex, so you know, I had a giveaway for Horace H. Hoover, Tank Ferret, and Shadowhawk Talks won the two. There was two winners for one for each set of Horace H. Hoover 1 and 2. So, oh God. I thought that was pretty cool to be able to give 2 sets away, you know, like my original intention, I was just going to be giving one issue 1 away, and then it kind of, I was blessed. I'm not trying to, but you know what I mean? Like Fabrizio said, he would like, since it's been out for a while, and he was like, I would rather someone that hasn't read it or been introduced to my character win it in your giveaway. And then that potentially might inspire them or influence them to go to the website, get the other issues. And then when he comes out with issue 5 and has the campaign up, you know what I mean? Like, it might be, like, if you got the two for me through a giveaway, you might go, well, let me check this guy out. I want to have issue 3 and 4, and I'm going to back issue 5 when it comes out. So, and Tank, I think, ain't even back yet. So I was trying to hold off to see if he came back in the chat. He hadn't been back in the chat since he left, has he?
I haven't seen him, not since Left for Dad Land.
Right. I just figure I'll probably tag him in my community post for YouTube, and then I've got, I can DM him directly on X. I can just like shoot him a DM and say, hey man, you won today.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Apex going to Jersey?
New Jersey?
Well, I see that Shadowhawk asked him. Yeah, like leaning over is making it a little more. It's weird. Like with that hernia, you can feel the air there, it's like there's an air pocket there because it's, like a hernia is a tear in your stomach muscle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, and it's right. It's like, I didn't know there's different types of hernias, but there's a certain name for the one I've got, cause it's right around my belly button. And like, like if I cough or like I'm pushing too hard, like for some reason, like if I'm giving a little, like I can feel that little bubble pop out, man. It's like weird, dude. So.
Yeah, man. Internal pains. I can't deal with those. I don't mind losing fingertips, but yeah, keep shit out of my body.
Well, my friend Teresa, that her husband died a few years, or like, I think he died last year, but it's been a little while now. I lose track of time again, but she had told me about he had a hernia for a long time and dealt with it, and he was like using the bathroom, and I guess having to like really strain, and like it just kind of went from 0 to full on fucking so painful. Like they had an ambulance was involved. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
the way she was describing it was like, if he hadn't got there and had it taken care of when they did, it could have potentially killed him or whatever. And I don't know, but that makes sense. Like if you got a tear already and you're like maybe trying to use the bathroom and you're straining, it might just like rip it on more, like that's the way she was describing it, was like, like it just fucking, like when that happened, he was in excruciating pain and fucking like, so yes, I'm trying to save up for the fans. Oh, okay. They're talking about for the fans fest. I pray that my funds will hold out. Omar is coming with me and pick up Tank Ferret in Illinois.
Oh,
that's fucking cool.
That's film the drive, man. That could be a whole content series.
Oh yeah, like I'm sure maybe some of them will film a little bit, like I would think you would, like a journey like that would be a fun
well, because people like me who aren't going, man, I'm really hoping there's gonna be like a bunch of different like people live streaming, at least like their ways down and like when they're down there. So
yeah,
at least people who aren't there can kind of get a feel of being there. Cause I know Rev was talking about doing live streams on the days where people are at for the Fans Fest, and I think Katie was gonna do the same thing too. So,
well, I know that Katie was talking about having a live stream going so that if people from the Fans Fest that are there, or the creators that went, if they're wanting to come on and talk about it or like share some of the scenery and how it looks and all that. I remember her talking about that the other night. I thought
that'd be cool.
Now, what was Rev talking about? like doing a live stream, and then maybe
because I think Ben was talking about live streaming, and then Rev was probably just going to stream over Ben's stream or whatever, right? So, or they were going to stream together. I don't remember. I think they were just going to somehow have a live stream going.
Okay.
I don't know how that would work. I guess Ben would just use his camera now that I think about it. It would just be like this, except Ben would be up for the Fans Fest. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, because Ben would be at the fans if he goes live a few times or something. I don't know what's going to be, but I think it would be cool if somebody that is there.
Katie didn't steal the idea from himself.
Oh, okay.
Thief. That thief.
Well, I did know that Katie had brought this up like just this past week. There was a stream, and I believe.
Yeah, because she was going to go, and then I guess she decided not to. Or something happened. She decided not to. So
that's what she was talking about. Something about she might not be going. And I think, what's his name? Is it Matt?
Yeah, Matt Room, the guy putting it on.
Over the whole thing.
Yeah.
He was on somebody's show, and she was like asking about it, like.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Rose planning to run a live.
Oh, okay.
For the Fans Fest and get a link. Yeah. There we go.
Well, let's see if it happens, because sometimes Rev would be like, but I'm the same way. But I have seen Rev be all amped up and saying he's going to do something, and then it not come about.
Well, I'll need something to watch too, so I'll try and keep him. I'll keep him on track, or even if me and him have to plan something where like he goes live and then he has to do something later on, I can go live on my channel to kind of keep it going.
Right.
He can pop back in, and we can figure it out.
Right. So people for the Fans Fest that are right there with Dr. Ben, he can share the link if they want to go on and talk about their experience for the Fans Fest and show a little bit of the.
That's actually not a bad idea. Just like hand the link out to people. That'd be pretty sweet. Refs.
Right. Yeah, man. I've got to just not let. Like I said, I'm still like, because man, I don't like it when there's a little bit of misunderstanding.
Oh man, yeah.
I know. I keep beating a dead horse.
Stop it, Gray. Stop it.
Well, the thing that sucks is that I don't have a direct, we used to talk on the phone and stuff, and he ain't had service on his phone in a long time.
So you guys can't hash it out after. It's like you gotta wait till the
the
next YouTube interaction.
Well, no, we email each other and stuff.
Oh,
but
okay. There you go.
Even in an email, it'd be better if and I don't understand, because he's got Wi-Fi and everything. Like he could, even though he don't have minutes on a phone or a plan, he could download Text Now and create a whole number and use it while he's on Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. That's what I did for about a whole year one time when I just went without my phone, but I had a tablet that was part of my plan because I had 2 lines, and the tablet had full-on data, so I could just take the data anywhere. You know what I mean? I could carry the tablet anywhere, and I just use Text Now as my way to call people.
That works, yeah.
Katie's stream will be the Puppy Bowl stream to Rev's Super Bowl stream. Yeah, let's see, Dr. Ben. I bet Katie's gets more people watching it. But she's not she's kind of more known. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't about whose stream's got the most people.
I mean, it might be interesting, man. There might be just a bunch of different people streaming that day and just have different streams open and a bunch.
Yeah,
if there's going to be
people,
I
suspect that would be. There's going to be some people doing that.
Yeah, because
there'll be some people that when they got a moment, they'll just go live for however long and then end it and stuff. Good afternoon, David.
Oh, greetings, David. But how cool would it be if every different group, you got the Commandos, or you got the Friday nights, and you got the Goth night. Every group kind of has their own stream going for the people who weren't there.
Yeah.
And then they all have links to the stream, so it's you almost have a For the Fans Fest online of people who couldn't go, who can hop into other people's streams or whatever.
Right.
There could be something cool there.
Yeah, David, it's good to see you. We're going to be ending this in just a few seconds or a few minutes. I'm dealing with my back as well as my hernia, and everybody else has already heard me talk about this 3 or 4 times. But when you're, it's bad enough I was having back issues, but then today when I had a scheduled stream, it's like, okay, my hernia's going, and it ain't really been bothering me too much in the past so many days. But, a hernia it's like, it didn't bother me that much at all for up until, like I said, about a month ago. It started really kind of
getting at you.
And I think some of it's just from where I sit up, but yeah, you too, David.
You have a good one, David.
I guess I'll, that's a good note to end on, man. I think we're doing pretty good. We had this is one of the best comics groups I've had in a long time. When I first started doing this, before you really, I think, came around, some Saturdays would be pretty popping and people would come on and, I definitely limit what I lift. I try my best to not be picking up a whole lot. And, and sometimes I can barely, like today, I can't really reach over and grab anything off the floor without it fucking causing trouble and, different things. I'm trying to do something. And I'm going to pause that. So when I'm going to take us out, I'm going to just play that for a few minutes and then we'll be off the screen and I'm going to let that play, so that it's kind of a cool, like, end,
You have something to end on. I got to work on intros and outros to my thing.
Yeah, I would like to have a better setup to where I have it all like easy access. That's the things I got to get worked out. So, but anyway, it's been great, man. Thanks for coming on and
thanks for having me.
I hope everybody has a good, wonderful day. And I think everything will be okay.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we all have bad days and, like we were talking about, sometimes through a text or an email, it's like that there's, and even sometimes when you're talking to somebody firsthand, if they're in a certain frame of mind, sometimes they just might, like I just ain't in a mood to be circular.
Yep. Yeah.
But Rev, oh wait, I will say this before we start or end off. Rev Self-Destruct brought this up yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Because there was one time he was on one of my streams and Rev just kept going in circles about Cynic or something. And after a certain point, I just was like, look, man, like, fine, okay. But like, he had been like, he was like drunk and he just kept looping back around on the same subject. And I was like, let's just fucking go on, man. Let's get on.
Move past it.
Let's get past this part. And,
it's not a big obstacle to move past.
Or I think I was on his show. I've left his show, started up my own stream, and then he ended up coming over and being on my stream for a while and everything was cool, but then it just started again. It was one of those, how like when somebody's just like, they're stuck in their own like loop.
Yeah. Yeah. There's in the mental spiral.
And that's not the first time he's done something like that. Not to me, but I've seen him even talk about it on his own shows before, like not realizing that he was so blacked out or something that he just but yeah, Dr. Ben, thanks for being here and thanks for everybody else being here. So we're gonna end this like this. I guess I'll just cut us off of the screen and I'm gonna hit play. I'll see you later, Cody.